turn of the century came a new revolution, a tool the size of our hands, the cell phone. We've gained the ability to talk with our family, friends, and colleagues whenever we want to. We can learn about what's happening on the other side of Earth in seconds. We can access the internet at any time. The world is revealing its deepest secrets to anyone who wants to know them, anyone who is able to put a finger on a screen. This is the latest step of evolution. Humans can learn anything thanks to this piece of black glass. Unlimited knowledge rests in our pockets. But from this revolution, a new kind of addiction was born. People have started to forget about what's actually happening in front of them. Real and virtual lives have become the same in their minds. Our phone's little camera has turned into the lenses that humans are watching their lives with. With little effort, a great sickness has emerged. Humans are blind and unable to live.
I think we're facing a very dangerous sickness. It started 5 years ago for me when people started to come to my office talking to me about their insomnias and headaches. So I quickly made a link between the symptoms and the use of their cell phones. But then more and more people were coming to talk to me about these similar problems, like not being able to go out of their houses because of the sunlight, or not being able to hold the pen to write.
I've been sick for 3 years now. It's super hard. My whole life changed. I just can't stop being with my phone. You know, I had to quit my job. I was an actress before, even famous, but I just couldn't handle other things than my phone. I couldn't touch anything else. And then my boyfriend broke up with me, and that was also just because of my phone, because I couldn't stop texting him or sending him videos of pictures or stuff that I liked on Instagram. And then he found a solution that we maybe move in together and it gets better, but it didn't. I just sent it still, like I was still sending him these pictures and texting him, even if he was like a few meters away, even if we were sitting on the same table. And that was the end. But I just couldn't stop.
I was seeing less and less people with typical disabilities and sicknesses. So I decided to specialize my career in these digital sicknesses. And my colleagues from the CDC worked on that. They made researches and they discovered a link between the loss of neurons and the excessive use of cell phones. It's called the digital cognitive disability.
And the worst thing that happened, I was with my brother and we were sending each other Snapchats and we were crossing the street. And sorry. I was already on the app on Snapchat and I couldn't stop filming. I tried to call 911, but I had to film it for my followers. They had to react to it. So I just filmed it and I didn't call them. And then my battery was empty and I just couldn't stop. And then he died. And he was just 7.
I'm actually very scared. It's very scary because I even know doctors who are getting sick and they're starting to examine their patient through apps on their phones. And it's like very dangerous because they could put their patients in danger. It could kill them. I mean, this disability is killing people.
It's actually super bad how real it is. Like I just left my phone at home lately, like for 3 classes I had. And then afterwards I was almost like running into my room, grabbing my phone, like what's going on on Snapchat and Instagram and whatever. And I started to live without it. I tried to do like this 1 day a week or whatever.
That's impossible.
It's not working. I think it's like not as bad. It's not this like typical addiction or like as you describe it in your documentary, but it's similar. It's like I couldn't live without a phone anymore. And that's
me too.
I don't know if that's good or bad, or if it's like